وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُّدَّكِرٍ
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Did not we open up for you your breast, and we removed from you your burden? Alladhi anqadha zahrak, that which was breaking your back. Wa rafa'na laka zikrak, and we raised for you your remembrance. Fa inna ma'al usri yusra, inna ma'al usri yusra. Then verily along with difficulty is ease. Verily along with difficulty is ease. Faida faraqta fansab, then when you have accomplished your duties, fansab, then labor hard towards Allah, or then remain focused in your worship to Allah. Wa ila rabbika farghab, and towards your Lord turn all your attention. And towards your Lord then turn all your attention. अल्लाह के नाम से जो बेइंतहा मेहरबान खूब रहम फरमाने वाला. क्या नहीं हमने खोल दिया आपके लिए आपका सीना, और हमने उतार दिया आपसे आपका बोझ, वो जो आपकी कमर को तोड़ रही थी, और हमने बुलंद किया आपके लिए आपका जिक्र. तो बेशक मुश्किल के साथ आसानी है, बेशक मुश्किल के साथ आसानी है. फिर जब तुम फारिग हो जाओ तो अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला की तरफ उसकी इबादत में लग जाओ, और अपने रब की तरफ फिर रागिब हो जाओ. This surah has a very close connectivity with the earlier surah, Surah Duha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in continuation with the favors which Allah conferred on the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, now says, as he says, Alam yajidka yatiman fa'awa, wa wajadaka dhallan fahada, wa wajadaka ailan fa'agna, etc. So also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says here, did not we open up for you your breast to Islam? That's what it means. Did not we make your heart receptive to the teachings of Islam? Did not we enable your heart to absorb the revelation sent by Allah in the form of the Quran through Jibreel al-Islam? You know this dua Musa al-Islam did to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when Allah gave him the order to go to Pharaoh. Izhab ila Pharaona innahu tagha. Go to Pharaoh, verily he has transgressed. What did Musa al-Islam then say? Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. You know the meaning of it, I'm not going through it. He said, oh Allah, open up my breast. Rabbi shrah li sadri. Open up my breast. That means make me receptive to your command. Give me the strength and the ability to put forth the message before this tyrant and the cruelest ruler, namely Pharaoh. And then he said, make my task easy for me, provide some help to me from my own family, etc. Harun al-Islam, all those things. Likewise, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah An'am, وَمَنْ يُرِدِ اللَّهُ أَنْ يَهْدِيَ يَشْرَحْ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ. Whomever intends Allah that he guides him, Allah opens up his breast for Islam. जिसको अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला ने फैसला किया या इरादा किया कि उसको हिदायत से नवाजे, तो उसका सीना इस्लाम के लिए अल्लाह खोल देता है. This is one of the biggest favors of Allah. And I'm sure Allah has conferred this blessing on all of us, that He has enabled us to sit with the Quran. It's not everybody's cup of tea. ये हर एक के बस की बात नहीं है. ये कुरान के साथ बैठकर उसको समझने में हम इतना वक्त जो ले रहे हैं, ये अल्लाह का एहसान है. ये कोई हर एक के लिए जो है ये अल्लाह ने नियामत अता नहीं करता. ज़ालिका फ़ज़्लुल्लाहि युतीहि मन यशा. अल्लाह का फजल है, अता करता है जिसको चाहता है. This is the bounty of Allah. He grants it to whomever He wills. Otherwise, it's not for everyone that they will be able to sit with the Quran for so long. They will feel suffocated. They will try to get rid of it at the earliest and never turn up again the next day. But Allah has been so kind and merciful to us that we are repeatedly coming day in and day in and day in every day, one after day after the day after, and every day and after every day and after every day, we are still coming for the Quran classes because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created the love of the Quran in our hearts. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, O the Prophet, this Quran that we are conveying to you, we opened up your chest and your heart to be receptive to the teachings of the Quran. And you are living at a time when you are seeing chaos, anarchy, agony, humiliation, exploitation, religious intolerance, ethnic hatred, savagery, brutality, bloodshed, adultery, shirk, you name it, all the biggest and the major sins are found in Makkah in front of you. You used to see them and used to feel miserable, but you couldn't do anything. You did not have that stamina and the energy to put an end to all this brutality and this exploitation and the evils around you. But through this revelation of the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to make that happen, where you will find comfort to your eyes and see a world and see a world in Makkah and in Medina where the religion of Islam is going to be established. And all these exploitations, injustices, and all these sins which today you're witnessing will all become a subject of the past. And did not Allah make it happen? Yes. Within 23 years, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought about that situation when all these sins were eliminated and the deen of Allah was established. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and we have raised for you your mention. Wherever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name will be mentioned, your name will be mentioned along. That is the exalted status, O beloved, we are granting you for this hard work that you have undertaken, and we have given you this responsibility to establish the deen of Allah and grant success to your prophetic mission. We are raising your status to this level that whenever Allah's name will be mentioned, your name also will be mentioned along. And today we witnessed to it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, verily, along with difficulties does not say after. He did not use the word bada. He said ma'a. Inna mal usri yusra. He didn't say inna badal usri yusra. So whenever there are difficulties and challenges, opportunity is also there. Capitalize on it. COVID came. It was a very tough moment for the entire world. But Allah also provided an opportunity to open up online to reach to different parts of the world. So Allah says, make use of the opportunities which Allah is granting. And from morning to evening, O beloved Prophet, you are busy with your commitments, back to back, back to back, back to back. But in the night, turn towards Allah and spend a few hours in devotion and supplication. For Allah wants you to come to Him, to put forth all your woes and worries and all those difficulties that you experience the entire day. And this is a very good advice to you and I as well, that we should need to devote some part of the night in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah enable us to do so. Ameen.